Hello everyone and welcome to RNG University. On tonight's episode, Esper Control. So I found this deck online that I really want to try out because it looks very janky but also interesting. So the Esper Control shell itself is pretty standard with the new cards included from the Murder or Karlov's Manor, but the other lands card, or the land mix on the other side of that, looks insane. So I want to talk a little bit about the land base at the end, but first let's talk about the shell itself. So we have the in the early game 1 March, 2 Get Lost for 2 Get Lost and 1 Go for the Throw for removal. We have 2 Sunset Reverie for the life gain slash maybe card draw or maybe one once, and then 3 No More Lies as our only counter spell in the deck. This deck is not very counter heavy, but we also have Outrageous Robbery kind of towards the end game, but that's an X class that Arena will always put that on too. Then we have the Temporary Lockdown, which I think it's very important. Any deck right now needs to have 4 Temporary Lockdown in order for, or any white deck right now needs to have 4 Temporary Lockdown in order to survive the onslaught from the Boros Convoke deck. And when I say white deck, I just mean white color splash controlled deck, right? So you got your Azorius, you got your Orzhov, and you got your Esper. You always going to need the Temporary Lockdowns. And then we have 2 Kaito Shizuki for card draw. I think Kaito is just for card draw. You're never gonna get the -7. And making a 1/1 with the -2. That might work just in order for us to get more card draw. But other than that, we're not gonna attack with Kaito to win, I don't think. And then we have 3 Void to get under all those Void to get under all those need war cards. Oh, that's a lot to say. All right, then we have 1 Celestus for extra mana, should that happen. And that's the early game shell. This is already, you can see, pretty janky just because we have a lot of 2 offs and 3 offs, and the only 4 off that we have is the Temporary Lockdown, just so that we can always fight against Boros Convoke, right? And then in the 4 drop, we got only 2 Wandering Emperor, 3 Memory Deluge, because now we slotted in 2 Kaya, Spirit's Justice. This card, whenever one or more creature you control and or creature card in your graveyard are put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them. Until the end of turn, target a token you control becomes a copy of it, except as flying. I don't even know if this is ever going to come into play, because we don't have creatures. But we can have the Surveil, which is pretty good. And then we can get a +1/+1 flying, black and white spirit as flying. We might be able to kill our opponent with that, but I don't know about Kaya. I see a lot of decks trying to run this, Orzhov and Esper decks. I want to try her. Maybe she's good. I think the older Kaya was better, but hey, you know what? 7 mana at this point is not gonna stick it in standard. It's just gonna die. We're just gonna die before we get there. And then in the 5 drop, of course, we're cutting the Sunfall for the Deadly Cover-Up. That's going to be great. So, Deadly Cover-Up's always a beautiful card. I think this is such a good sort of new inclusion to black because it's not just destroy our creature, but the collect evidence 6 to, what's that called again? Extirpate a card from our opponent's deck, or surgical extraction a card from our opponent's deck. That's really good. And some hidden effect that I think a lot of people may not see is that for a control deck, right? Even if you don't get one of their best cards, for a control deck, what you get to see is your opponent's hand. That is great advantage because a lot of times when I play control, I don't know how to play unless I know what my opponent exactly has in their hand, and this will let me know that. And then 1 Farewell, of course, just so that, you know, everyone hates this deck, right? Farewell is so... It's just so good against almost any kind of matchup. So Farewell, 1 off, and then 3 Robbery to rob our opponent's deck, so that hey, we get to play their cards instead of playing our cards. All right, now we go get the crazy part of the deck. I'm gonna put 2 back here, so we can talk about a crazy part of this deck. So you can see this land base is so slotted out because hey, it's Esper, we need 3 colors, but I have 1 Eiganjo, 1 Playing, 1 Otawara, 1 Swamp, 1 Takenuma. You can see these are our single mana color lands, but what's more important is I have 2 basic lands in here because I don't want to get fielded against, well, not against, but using a 3 color deck. Getting fielded hurts a lot, but we have a lot of new lands to include. So let's talk about a 2 color lands. We got let's see, 2 Adarkar Wastes, 2 Deserted Beach, 2 Meticulous Archive. This is our Azorius blue-white lands. We have 2 Caves of Koilos, 2 Shadowy Backstreet, 2 Shadowy Backstreet, and 2 Shattered Sanctum. This is our black-white land. And then we have 1 Shipwreck Marsh and 1 or 2 Undercity Skewer. 2 Undercity Skewer. Don't eat the Undercity Skewers. They're not good. Alright, that's only 3 off, but the blue-black, right? We don't have that many blue mana to cast. The Deluge is good. The Kaito is good. The Counterspell and the Void Rend, those are all good, but those are all the blue cards. So we don't have that many blue, and you can see that we don't have blue, or we don't have islands as basic land either. And then we have 4 Raffine's Tower and 2 Miriks. And you can see the whole deck. It's full of 2-offs for lands, which I found to be interesting because, hey, you know, it's just, why are we doing that? I see a lot of deck that are doing that, and I wonder if that's just people trying to figure out which is the better land. But I'm going to try out this deck. It's definitely not optimized, but it is where the new sort of meta is shaking up, which is exciting. I love to see a shake up in the meta instead of it getting stale. And we're going to find a Pitbull with some numbers next to him. We're going to go first with 4 lands and no removal. Alright, so let's do it. I don't need removal when I have lands. I can't even counter because it's slow land, and then swamp. So I can play a swamp, but I won't counter with the swamp. This can help me counter, however, which might be important. Now we got no more lies live. Blood Tithe Harvester. Do I want to just counter a Harvester? Let's do it. Tempo out. That's a lot of Raffine Towers we're drawing. Oh, can't be countered. Eiganjo. Well, will I cycle this Raffine Tower? I have a lot of lands, but I'm playing it right now because lands will give me extra cards later on with the robbery. And I'm using up a land right now. They're gonna get a free card draw, which is good for them. Alright, 3 mana draw card. How good is that? Appraiser. Oh no, my truth. Creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Well, good luck. Ha! Which one are you gonna choose? A creature, enchantment, or a planeswalker? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, I'm gonna rob him. I think he knows I'm gonna rob him. Unless he plays something, then it needs to get lost. Rakdos Dinosaur. So it's an Itali deck. Cruelty. What can he get with a Cruelty? Yeah. You got it. Alright, do we get lost to Cruelty? He's gonna attack us. This is a 5 mana get lost, right? Yeah. That's not great. If I didn't play the Raffine Tower, I would have played a Swamp, and then I would not have an extra land to play this turn. So, I guess we'll rob him. Let's play their land. Is there a reason to play their land? I don't have that many to cycle right now. I think it's probably still better to play my land just to kind of make him think what I have from him, and then we will also appraise. See, didn't need to play my get lost. Second Cruelty. You want to chapter 1 it again? Chapter 2. Of course. I hope he didn't cruelty for a land. Do I just block it? Do I just block it? We're both at 16, right? I have a cut down, so. You can have all those tokens. Ooh, a Kaito. Let's attack first. Play our Kaito. Draw a card.
Right tools,
Don't need to discard a card. That's pretty good.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Alright, I'm gonna hold. Ooh, okay. I don't want to let him know all the cards I stole from him, but you know what? I might need to cycle later. I have a draw discard, right? Here comes a tally. I mean, I don't have that many good cards for him to steal. Trumpeting Carnosaur. Yep. So it's all discovered. Cut down. Good job. You done it. I have one too. Best buddy. Alright, let's see. Do we take out his cruelty? Let's take out his Carnosaur, right? I think it's probably best we take out his Carnosaur. I'm not gonna attack this turn. So let's discover 6. Not discover 6. Collect evidence 6 to take out his discover. His cruelty is not gonna hurt me as much. This I need to know. Okay, he has cruelty. But what deck is he? Bats? Shieldred? Yeah. But that takes out his double value cards. And now his cruelty can actually, well, he doesn't actually have a kill on Kaito, so I can make a ninja.
I've got all kinds of connections.
Not gonna play my lands, cause yeah. Kind of obvious why I'm not going to play my lands. What chapter is he going? Chapter 1. Enjoy my lands. They look fancy. The bat! No, my Sunfall. The one-off. He's got such a good top deck. We'll attack. Free card draw. Ooh, another robbery. Okay. He's not gonna like this. Okay, so he gets to search his library for a card. I don't want him to do that. He can't kill the Kaito though. He draws a bat. Yep, never didn't have it. Oh, he can kill the Kaito if you use all the pluses. Ah, that's annoying. Top decks are always good. Huh. He sees my Otawara, so...
That's some serious counter intelligence.
Is it though? I can bounce the cavern and then wipe everything. If he plays the bat again, he's gonna have to take the lockdown. Then I can rob him, right? Hold on, do I have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have 9. So yeah, Let's not play it wrong. Oh, I should attack first. Alright, so those are gone. Do I want to bounce the Schism? He gets to draw a card. That's not good. I don't want him to draw a card. But I also don't want a Sunfall on the Preacher, so I guess I'll let him draw a card. Oh, he has a Preacher. So yeah, I can just bounce this Preacher. Yes, he still draws, but he doesn't keep every card, right? Yeah. And also he's only got 3 mana left. So Preacher. Archive. Nah, I don't need that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can steal 6 cards from him. It's a lot of cards. I mean, he has to go wide when tapped out, but he knows I have a Sunfall. So good luck with all of that. He gets to draw a card. This Preacher has been really annoying. But I still think I would have used the Deadly Cover-Up on the Dinosaur rather than the Preacher. It's annoying, but it's not as annoying as the Dinosaur, right? Phyrexian. Shieldred time? I mean, you can play your Shieldred. Alright, not Shieldred time. I'll show you a card that you know. You're very near and dear to your heart. Shieldred's Edict. I get to see his hand. What does he have? Shieldred? The other Shieldred. Okay. So, what can I get out of this? Maybe another temporary lockdown, which I'm not going to need, but I got to play something to block, right? To make him think I'm going to block. You know, I'm not as his head as I thought I would be. Okay. This might change. Cancel. Put in hand. The Anoint does an instant, right? And I can exile the Preacher. So, what do you got? A Shieldred? That's gonna make me sacrifice my Geological Appraiser. Did he tap this? He did tap this. Not poison, so I gotta kill this. Alright, that's a lot of manlands. Oh, hey. I guess I don't need a board wipe after all. But do I do it anyways? Let's see. His manlands? The Sunfall's kind of slow, and I got nothing to play right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can steal 5 cards after I Void Ran. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can steal 5 cards after I Void Ran. Do I do that? Stealing 5 cards? I guess it's pretty good. I don't need to. Then I don't need to do anything right now. The Sunfall gives me a blocker. Is this Menace? It's Menace. I can't block. Does he have 10? He probably has 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not 10. It's been a long game. Now I void rend you. Oh, I mean, it's not like he has counter spells. But those manlands, though, they're a little bit scary to me. Creature. Please don't give me 5 lands. Alright, that's exactly 5? Yeah, please don't give me 5 lands. Please? Be cool. Just be cool. Okay. Okay, okay. Not 5 lands. That's important. I got some lands, but not 5. I could play as Takenuma. That would make him so mad. Return to the battlefield, transform into his owner's control. He's the owner. I am not playing the bat. The bat. I guess I'll have to sunfall this. Oh, that does not feel good. But, eh, you know what? I gotta play at some point. Still have a Memory Deluge and a Shield's Edict. Makes 2 1/1s. Uh-oh. So you want to turn the other creature alive on me? Actually, if he attacks, right, he gets a Psycho card. But he gets a Psycho card anyway, so he can attack with the other one. He doesn't discard. Well, if that's the case, sacrifice a non-token creature. Thanks for your Shield's Edict. Does he want to kill this? Do I just take 2 here? I guess I'll just take 2. I need my Memory Deluge. Alright. Takenuma's probably going to be important, and so is Voidren. Definitely don't need a lance. I have a Kaito, and that's about it. Ooh, this is also a good card. I'll never get a card draw from this, so might as well play. Let's see. I don't need that much lands right now, right? Let's get the rivalry out. How much mana do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10. I couldn't use more lands. This is a 2-3. A cut down. Why did you keep a? Oh, I guess he wants to cut down the. Guess he wants to keep down the blockers. Yeah, I can't stop this, so might as well let him do it. How many cards do I have? 32. Pass to blockers. He kept that 1 card too. Let's see what it is. Blood Tide Harvester. Can't counter it, right? Yeah, it can't be countered, so no point in doing the countering thing. Alright, Deadly Cover-Up, Kaito, Sunset Reverie. So, a Mirix will help me push through, but what card do I want to get rid of in his graveyard? There's really nothing left, right? Alright, so let's see. A Kaito will be good. A Sunset Reverie will be good. The Deadly Cover-Up might be useful. I'm going to take the Deadly Cover-Up. And then I'm going to take the Mirix. Ooh. The lifelink might be important. And then, Takenuma. Get back my Kaito. That's a lot of temporary lockdown, so... it's gonna lock down my card anyway, so... Do I do it? If I do this right now... It takes out all these. Yeah, get rid of those. He's got 15 cards to my 26. He's drawn a lot. So... let's Kaito it up.
I could sneak right by, but I'm thanks. I'll be taking that now.
I don't need a land. Honestly, a land probably is the worst draw I can have here. I have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have exactly 7. So, there's no reason not to play this slower land. I have Emperor in this deck, right? Shieldred. You got it. Put a stop right here. This is non-land, so I can't kill that. A7. Emperor. Double Emperor. Mirix eventually will give me the win, so... Boy, run this. Now we draw. Go to main phase. I can play my Mirix. I will draw a card.
Now,
discard the shadowy back. Alright, so let's see. What are we doing here? 21. I guess we'll play the Kaya. Exile a card from a graveyard. So I want to just take out all his Shieldred. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't. This feels bad, huh? But if he top deck a Shieldred, I'd probably feel worse. So let's just do it this way. Lockdown, Boy Red. I know there's 4 Shieldreds in your deck. No? 3 only? In your whole deck? GG. No more Shieldred. He does not want to play that out. That was a 30-minute game, guys. That was very long. It took up my whole day. But we were able to out-control Rakdos' deck. That's important, right? I hope. I hope you had fun watching that game. That was quite a struggle, I would say. I don't think we're on the back foot very much, but the outrageous robberies that we saw were pretty outrageous. They're all been lands. Just lands. I never steal any Shieldred. I stole the one card I cannot use, which was the Alcatraz, because if I play it and he killed it, he gets it on his side, so you can't play that card. You got to remember not to play that unless you have a... Even if you have a Field of Ruin, I don't want to waste the Field of Ruin. And the manlands hurt, but you can't really fit Field of Ruin in a 3-color deck, right? That's what the March and the removal was for. Unfortunately, you know, they just kind of curved out in a way that our removal can't kill their manland. And we were just kind of had to struggle against those. Still, I think it was okay. I think we played it okay, and we got out of it on the upside. So, you know, that's always good, right? And exiling, deadly cover-up, exiling the really strong wing cons. That was important. We got rid of the collecting dude, or no, the discovering dinosaur dude, and then we got rid of Shieldred. So at that point, they know they had no chance against us and quit. We didn't even have counter spells. We had no more ice, which barely ever came. Well, actually, it never came into play. It was just in our hand the whole time because they had caverns. So they thought about, hey, I have caverns, so I don't have to worry about control deck. Wrong. Control deck always get on the upper side. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.